Welcome back to How About That Crypto. You're watching your daily crypto news and your daily crypto news and updates in 10 minutes with your host, Bitcoin Stylist on Twitter and Bitcoin Hairstylist on Instagram. Today, we're talking about Microsoft purchases Activision for $75 billion in an all-cash deal, massive move into the Metaverse, and Turkey inflation leads to cryptocurrency adoption. If you stay till the end, I'm going to give you some more coins to continue the conversation I had at the end of the episode yesterday, and that I'm bullish on. And if you like it or you don't like my content, please like or subscribe or comment, give me feedback. It helps support me and it doesn't cost you anything. You can use the link tree if you're watching on Instagram to go to the YouTube channel. And if you're watching on the YouTube channel, please subscribe and click that bell. It really means a lot. All right, just to be clear, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's dive in. Microsoft to buy Activision Blizzard. So first, what is Activision? We know, most of us know what Microsoft is. Microsoft is a behemoth in the tech space. So Activision, according to Wikipedia, is an American video game holding company based in Santa Monica. And it's the largest game company in the Americas and Europe by revenue and market cap, so big deal. And Wall Street Journal reports that they have the games like Call of Duty, Candy Crush, Minecraft, and Doom. Some of those games are Metaverse type games where multiple players on the internet can get together and play together. And it's the third largest gaming company in the world. China's Tencent is number one, and Japan's Sony is number two. Okay, so back last year, California filed a lawsuit against Activision for sexual harassment and misconduct and over gender pay disparity. There's been a lot of pressure from shareholders and partners to do something about it. And then Microsoft swooped in right after the Wall Street Journal wrote an article about the whole thing and broke the news. So that's kind of funny. Microsoft declined to comment on the timing of the deal. Progress has reportedly been made in the sexual harassment, the pay disparity, and the misconduct. And CEO will be stepping down after the acquisition. And just to give you some context, their last purchase was $26 billion of LinkedIn, and that was the much bigger purchase than they've ever made. So going in, we don't know exactly how much the deal is going to be, but the value is around between 69 and 75 billion, depending on how they look at the numbers and cash and stuff like that. And the Wall Street Journal says that this should increase the revenue by 50% in their gaming arm. So that's a pretty big deal. Yo, what's up? How you doing? So now, moving on. Well, just in case you guys don't understand. So with Microsoft they're competing directly with Metaverse. If you go into some of the stuff I talked about last week about the Metaverse, Facebook announced a $10 billion commitment to spend on building out their Metaverse. And they've been pulling developers from all kinds of other tech companies. Like, they're leaving in droves to go to Meta, as well as other crypto companies. But Meta is sucking up a lot of talent. And Microsoft has come out, Bill Gates has come out and basically said that, and I reported on this last week, said that there's people aren't going to adopt through VR. They're going to adopt through the device that they use. So phones, tablets, computers, that's their form of entry. I'm sure it'll have VR capabilities, but they're not limiting people to VR capabilities. They're going based on hardware adoption. Okay, so it's massively bullish. The $10 billion commitment from Meta is nothing compared to a $69 to $74 billion deal from Microsoft. So bullish. All right, moving on. Wall Street Journal reports that the Turks are piling into crypto. The lira, which is the local Turkish currency, is down 40% against the dollar since September. That's massive. And but economic turmoil is nothing new to Turkey, and Turks usually use US dollar, euros, and gold to help pad themselves against those swings. And crypto trading volume has skyrocketed, and so now it's an alternative asset. So people are turning to crypto. And according to on-chain analysis, which is basically they look at the blockchain and they can see all of the transactions. And 1.8 billion US dollars using the lira is the average daily trading volume. And according to the Bank of International Settlements, that's 2.5% of total lira transactions. So that's not a big number is what they're saying. It's like they don't think that's a big of a deal. However, it's been a big jump. Adoption moves like this. It doesn't just go over and take over. It takes time. So that's a big deal for adoption of crypto. There's been crypto ads and Bitcoin ATMs popping up everywhere. And it's very popular, even though last year the government put an official ban on payments in crypto. Now, just to give you an idea of how significant this is, and to give you some context from the view of if you live in Turkey, well, 2/3 of Turkish deposits are U.S. dollars and euro. 2/3 of deposits in Turkish banks are not the local currency. They're U.S. dollars and euro. And then the government makes the banks give them that money to prop up the lira. So the depositors are afraid that the fear is starting to build that if they go to get their dollars or their euros, they won't be there because the government used them. And the government could force banks to exchange them for lira, so then people could straight up lose their dollars and euro. Now this is a fear, this hasn't happened, but this fear is driving people into crypto. And so now Turks are starting to see crypto as an inflation hedge. Now just to be fair on this story, I say crypto, but 50% of all this stuff is done in Tether, which is a US dollar stablecoin. So the value is pegged to the dollar. So it's very similar in using the US dollar to protect themselves, except for they don't have to keep it in banks. They can keep it in a wallet, which is a lot more convenient and outside of the government's control, where they could just exchange your money for their currency that they're debasing. Anyway, so it's a very bullish sign. It also goes to show that when a country experiences high inflation, they move away from their fiat currency. So that is something to think about and watch as inflation issues in your country, wherever you're listening from or watching from, are, you just watch out. This is not financial advice, but just paying attention to what people are doing and how they're responding to what's going on in the world. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. You can, check out now. That's my news update for today. Please like, subscribe, comment. The bonus material is I said that I'm going to talk about what I'm bullish on. And so for layer 1, I talked about some interoperable coins yesterday, interoperable chains yesterday, and the coins for them. And so today, layer 1 are the chains that will be connected by those interoperable chains. And the layer 1s I'm excited about for this year are Algorand, Solana, and Stellar Lumens. Algorand is being called the bankers blockchain. That part doesn't excite me, but the fact that it could be adopted, and I get paid a return on Coinbase. I think I get paid 4% for my holdings, and the fact that it's being adopted by institutional investors and deals are being made with banks and other financial institutions. I like Algorand for that. And do I hold on to it? Do I think it's a solution to any problem? No, but I do think that there will be adoption, which should increase the price. Solana is, they're calling it the Visa of crypto. Super high transaction rates. It's still in beta, so we'll see if they can kind of iron out all their kinks. So it's still very early for Solana, even though they've had a ton of price growth. And Stellar Lumens is popular for payments as well and converting fiat currencies. And they were part of that CEO talking to Congress thing, and I really liked the woman that was speaking about it. And so yeah, those are all I'm bullish on. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. And remember, like, subscribe, comment. It really supports me, and it does not cost you anything, and it means a lot. All right, hodl on.